Today we're cracking a 2026 MagicCon Amsterdam Festival in a Box, Mystery Booster 2. Let's get right into it. Nice insert. Oh, there's the promo Atraxa. Very cool. We'll look at the promo cards first, and then we'll get into the box. So we got the Atraxa, Praetor's Voice. This is a sick poster art. Elves in the Future Sight frame. The textless Utopia Sprawl. That looks awesome. And then, of course, the playtest Bicycle Elemental card. Just go ahead and slide these up here. Over to the side. We also get the Secret Lair Wild in Bloom, which we're not going to open today. And the big hit of the box, the Mystery Booster 2. So let's go ahead and open this up. Picked these up on the Secret Lair website. I was lucky enough to get one for me and one for my friend. I know you're supposed to draft these, but we are just going to open it up and see what we get. Hoping for the foil Urza. And there's a few other chase cards. I'll put them up on the screen right now so you can see them. I also have, and we're just going to rip this. I also have somebody looking up prices so we get a rough idea. That's kind of scuffed, but oh well. Alrighty, let's get straight into this. First pack. Again, we're looking for the foil Urza Future Sight. And I think that's more expensive than the entire box. We're going to try and speed through some of the uncommons and commons, but there is good uncommons, commons in this set. So a Hand of Honor, Twin Blade Paladin. Oh, that artwork is awesome. Punishing Fire, Arms Dealer in the retro frame, Destiny Spinner, Vastward Surge, Pure Sight Marrow, Merfolk Wizard. Our first rare, Dress Down, Enchantment. A Dark Steel Citadel in the white border. You get one white border per pack. And our next one should be the Future Sight, a Goblin Recruiter. Very cool. And then you get one playtest card in each, which is Boltfire. So we'll just put these over here. And we're going to throw commons, uncommons over there.
Goblin Recruiter, it is $11.99.
Nice. And non-foil?
Non-foil.
So that's a pretty good first hit. Oh, these packs are kind of hard to open. There we go. Ward Sliver. A Shield High Dragon. That's from the Khans of Tarkir set, I believe, which is one of my favorite sets. Siren Storm Tamer. Turnabout. A Thrall Parasite. Incremental Blight. Searing Spear. Oh, this is cool. One of the D20 cards, Chaos Channeler. Thundering Spineback. Vines of Vastwood. A Crystalline Sliver. 2 slivers in this pack. A Cryptic Command. Very cool. A Transcendent Master. We got our first mythic rare white border. Very cool, and it has one of the level up abilities. And our Future Sight is Nathalni Dragon, Flying and Banding. That's not an ability you see very often now. And the Map of Thoros Temple is our playtest card. Alrighty, put this in our rares. We'll throw this in our white border. Oh, I already mixed this all up. White border, Future Sight, rare. Cool. Put these over here. All right. Moving into our third pack. Some other good hits that we could get: a Sensei's Divining Top, an Urza's Saga. There's all kinds. Lotus Petal. Claritin Spirit. Veteran Armorer. Nevermaker. Deceiver. Exarch. Death Greeter. Grim Dancer. Young Red Dragon. A Renegade Warlord in the retro border frame. Another Symbiotic Beast retro border. Wild Hunger. Seratin. I'm not even going to try and say that. I'm going to butcher it. And a God Pharaoh's Gift for our rare. Beginning of combat on your turn. So a creature card. Very cool. And a Thopter Foundry in the white border. And a Rest in Peace. There we go. We got another rare Future Sight card. There we go. And Stone Drake as our testing card.
I think Stone Drake's a few bucks. Kind of like a rare testing card.
What about Rest in Peace, the Future Sight?
$249.
$249. Something. A snow creature, giant wizard. Very cool. The Mystery Booster 2 box is a compilation of all kinds of sets, if you haven't heard of it before. So you never know what you're going to find in it. Lesser Gargadon. That's a very cool artwork by Rob Alexander. Tangle. Cartouche of Strength. A Savage Land. Very cool. Mog Infestation is the rare. And a Worst Fears. That is very cool. As our white border, another white border mythic. Control target player during that player's next turn. Very cool. And Greater Good in the retro border. I think that might be a hit. Sacrifice a creature, draw cards equal to the sacrifice creature's power, then discard 3 cards. And Spuzzin' Strategist is our playtest card.
Greater Good is
Non-foil retro border.
$6.
Nice. And what about the Worst Fears?
That was $5.
Yeah, okay. It's a fun card. 8 mana though. Alrighty. Wakestone Gargoyle. Knight of the Holy Nimbus. Serum Visions, always playable. Mystic Subdual. Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Skullport Merchant. Hellspark Elemental. Glare Wielder. Beast Attack. Vines of Vastwood. Verdian Longbow. This would be good in a Gearson deck. Settle the Wreckage is our rare for pack. Containment Priest is our white border. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile instead. Very cool. And an Eater of the Dead is our Future Sight. I don't mind getting bad Future Sight cards. I think there's 2 foil Future Sights, if I remember correctly, in each of these boxes, guaranteed, and those are generally the big hitters. So we want the foils to be good. Anything good from that pack?
That is about $3.
All right, what about Containment Priest?
About
A couple bucks, yeah. Alrighty. Empty Shrine Kanushi, Faith Unbroken, Ideas Unbound, Skywatcher Adept, Vow of Malice, Deadweight, Giant Cindermaw, Zada, Sheltering Word, Arrogant Worm, Ancient Excavation, Ranger of Eos is our rare. Worst Fears, another Worst Fears in our white border, and a Swords to Plowshare in the Future Sight for our, and a Territon Turbidole for the playtest card. Alrighty. Moving on to the next pack. I don't think there's any hits in there. Maybe the Swords to Plowshare is a few bucks.
Swords to Plowshare is $5.
Not bad. We're basing all of our prices off of face-to-face, so they are Canadian, if they seem a little high. Skycrier, Angelic Page, Merfolk, not going to try and say that one. Rush of Knowledge, Blood Throne Vampire. Oh, this is a very cool card. Outmaneuver, Battlecry Goblin, Alluring Scent, another Arrogant Worm, Shuko, Peer into the Abyss. Target player draws half. I think this is a Shieldra combo piece, maybe. A Mutilate as our white border. That might be something.
That's $6.
And a Goblin Settler, another Goblin Settler in our future site with an Avacyn's collar, the symbol of her church. Just gonna move this back around. Cool.
Mutilate is $249. What was the last one?
Goblin Settler, but we've already looked that one up. It's not worth anything.
Player tracks is so sexy, dude.
Yeah. And the Utopia Sprawl, full art. Very cool. Alrighty.
But shit, still have a lot of bags.
Condemn. This is actually a fun card. I've ran that in a lower power deck before. Consul's Lieutenant, Talarian Kraken, Divide by Zero, Massacre in the retro border, Bastion of Remembrance, Gempalm Incinerator, Sparksmith, Bellowing Tangleworm, Trollbed Guardian, Terrain Generator, excuse me, for a retro border uncommon, and a Clever Impersonator. Cons of Tarkir Mythic Rare, that is awesome. And the Lavina Azorius Renegade for our white border. And a Winds of Change for our future site. Clever Impersonator is the shapeshifter. What does this one do? Each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with mana value greater than the number of lands that player controls. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana is spent, count that spell. 7. And then the other one's like an Azorius stacks card. So,
I just randy people and Rizza.
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'll be screaming too. This pack is this pack is tricky. Alrighty. Ministrant of Obligation, Spectoral Process, Mental Note, Tempest Caller, Unearth, very cool, Carrier Thrall, Goblin Investigator, Pyrokinesis, Garruk's Uprising, Kartesh of Strength, Paradise Mantle, a Ral, Storm Conduit for a rare. That's not worth anything, I'm pretty sure, but a very fun Planeswalker. And a Stitcher's Supplier as our white border. And a Rishtan Port as our future site. Very cool. I'd look up the Rishtan Port. It's worth a couple bucks, I think, 1 or 2. It's future site.
It's what was it?
Rishadan Port in the future site. It's actually one of the ones I was hoping to pull, so that is awesome.
Hey, $22.99.
Not bad. This might be the worst start to a Mystery Booster 2 box possible.
Foil, it's $120.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah. Mishdel Plains, Illusionary Ambusher, Freed of the Real, Magus Favor, Embereth Shieldbreaker, By Force, Dreampool Druid, Pindurakavu, another Savage Lands, an Iron Scale Hydra for a rare, a whiteout, very cool artwork for our, look at that, very cool.
Unique. It's a mystery booster.
Oh, very neat.
It's not worth anything, but
A Goblin Lang Leader, another Goblin in our future site, and Defender of the Queue for our playtest. Get a few more packs out here. Maybe we'll come from this side and see if that's easier. No. Recumbent Bliss, Banishing Splash, Scryer, Viral Drake, Chainer's Edict, Suffocating Fumes, Magmatic Insight, Blaze, Gemhide Sliver, Assault Formation, Conclave Mentor, Bonus Round, a rare for turn, Stitcher Supplier as our white border, and a Hogak Arison Necropolis. I'm probably butchering that. 7 for an 8/8. Delve. Very cool. And a common black removal as our playtest.
so bonus round's $11.
Okay, nice.
I think they're fucking car.
We need to start making up some value here.
Yeah,
In the-
standard one came out. So
Oh, yeah, we were talking about him.
it might be good. $2.
$2 in the future site.
Come on, baby. Let's see under is that.
Let's see. There's a Empty Shrine Kanushi, Wall of Glare, Dive Down, Skywatcher Adept, Mind Stab, Underworld Hermit, a Thunder Wave, a Furnace Punisher, Brood Monitor, another Assault Formation, a Golgari Charm, a Mux's Goblin Grandee. I gotta make a Goblin deck out of this. I've been pulling so many of them. And a Rat Colony as our white border. Very cool. This is the one that a deck can have any number, so it's a popular one that people build commander decks with.
Rack Colony's $13.
And the white border.
Will the list.
Very nice. And a Mana Bond for our future set. At the beginning of your end step, you may reveal your hand and put all land cards from it onto the battlefield if you do discard your hand. It's a 1 mana green enchantment. Very cool. That might be something. And a Boulder Jockey, another Goblin for our future site. We have a little glare going on with the future site, but that's or the playtest. That's okay.
Anathon is also $10.
Nice. Another Sliver, Ward Sliver. Beloved Chaplain. Turnabout. The Death Greeter. Damn, that guy is ripped. Look at that. That's crazy. Paragon of Open Graves. Sure Strike. Rites of Initiation. Elvish Ranger. Trollbred Guardian. Ancient Excavation. A Hazaret the Fervent. A God. Indestructible Haste. Can't attack or block unless you have 1 or fewer cards in hand. That's very red. Discard a card, deals 2 damage to each opponent. Is it worth nothing?
I do not sponsor it.
Out here. And Cathar's Crusade in the white border. And a Soul Ring in the future site. I think that's worth 5 or 10 bucks now as well. Very nice. That might go, or likely will go in one of my decks.
That puppy's going in Kai car.
Yeah, 100%.
That's sick. Oh my fucking god.
$6, but if you got in foils, you 120.
Yeah, I mean, all the foils.
Foil's been on the right side every time, so I've always been looking at the left side for the price, and it's like 120.
It's still super sick.
I think you get 2 foils in every box. I think I saw that online, and I haven't got any yet. So I'm just praying. I don't care if I get bad. Like, that's where you make the money.
Yeah.
I don't care if I get bad future sites, but I can't get a bad one in foil, you know? Like, I want like a Lotus Petal or an Urza. 12 for white border. That's pretty good, because I know that card has gone down some. Daxos Blessed from the Sun. I'm going to guess maybe from the Theros block, this card. Anyway, Voyager Drake, Rewind. Oh, that's a fun card. It's like the untap your lands after playing it. We got a Dead and Gone, Goblin Matron, Leatherback Baloth, Sky Snare Spider, a Dimir Infiltrator, and a Sauron Solemn Visitor from Khans of Tarkir, Planeswalker, as our rare, a Thought Vessel as our white border, and a Show and Tell as our future sight. Is that a good card?
Yeah.
Nice. Each player may put an artifact,
That's
creature,
a fucking expensive card, dude.
a processing plan.
Right, that mystery wizard too. Just go down.
We have some sleeves.
That is $22 to John Bell.
Not bad.
Planeswalker.
Sauron Solemn Visitor. I don't think he's worth anything. To be honest. Cool. Put that up there.
Yeah, $1.49, right?
Yeah. But still a cool hit.
John Bell sick though.
Yeah.
I was looking at my card earlier.
Very cool. Especially if you have like a Hullbreaker in your hand or something. Something fun. All said, we're getting down to the last few packs here. I don't know quite how many we have left, but we're looking for a big hit here. Bushmeat Poacher, Smash to Dust, Footfall Crater, Spider Silk Armor, a Kavu, Crystalline Sliver, Ancestor Dragon as our rare. Whenever one or more creature you control attack, you gain a life for each attacking creature. I don't even think that's worth looking up. A Cathar Commando as our white border, and a Snuff Out as our future sight, which I think might be worth a couple bucks because one of the, you can pay life instead of the mana value. Let me just, Intangible Vibes is our, let me just clean this up a little so they're not all falling into each other.
Snuff Out is $23.
Not bad. It's pretty good.
Oh, sorry, 16.
Okay, these keep sliding. 16 for future sight?
Yeah.
Very cool. Grab another sleeve here for this. There's another $20 card that is in the pile somewhere that I didn't sleeve up. Whatever.
All these foils are crazy.
I know.
Out of the foils, 140. Yeah.
Damn. Again, there should be, again, 2 foils. I've been saying it this whole time. Cool. Flicker Wisp, Traveling Minister, Alchemist Retrieval, a Body Double. I think that might be a couple bucks. It's a shapeshifter. I could be wrong for an uncommon. It's a fun card. I forget exactly what set that's from, but Footsteps of Guru Vindictive Vampire, Lava Hounds, Fulcranath Celebrants, Avaging Druids, Scale Up, Terrain Generator, another one. We got that in the first or second pack. Authority of the Councils is a rare. Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you gain 1 life. It's a good stacks card. And a Teferi white border. I think that's worth a few bucks too, as the Planeswalker. That's a great Planeswalker. And a Final Fortune foil as our first future sight card. I think this is kind of a crazy hit. I'm pretty sure. What are we looking at? It's the instant red take another turn spell.
$209.
$209 right there. Canadian. That is awesome.
I was going to look up the rest, but I don't even think I will.
No. Well, look up the Teferi, Hero of the Demaria. That's a good hit. That's our first foil. So we're still on track to get the Urza here. Yeah, you can grab it. Absolutely. If it's worth something, you can throw it in a sleeve too. No, it's Becca.
Yeah.
Scoop on.
$8. $8.
Yeah, not bad.
Back.
I've been wanting I've been wanting, I think it's this Teferi. I'll have to look after. I have a Jeskai Planeswalker deck. So another Body Double. That wasn't worth anything, eh, when you looked it up? Yeah. Blood Throne Vampire, Heartless Act, Rock Slide, Purifying Dragon, Blanchwood Prowler, Grizzly Fate, Paradise Mantle, and a Garth One Eye. Not worth anything, you don't have to look it up, but I have wanted this card for Tom Bombadil, I haven't got it. A Day of Judgment as our white border, and an Echo of Eons. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, then draws 7 cards for 6. I don't think that's worth anything. Planeswalker Efficate. Enchant creature you control.
19
It's a
bucks for
planes-
Echo Eons.
Oh, that's...
Did you say?
Yeah, very good. Very good. All right, we got 7 more packs here. And there's still a foil in one of them, so... The Final Fortune kind of saved the box so far. There's been some good hits, but nothing... No Lotus Petal, no... what else? No Lotus Petal, no Senseis, no Urza Saga.
Is good.
So hopefully we get one of those. Spark Reaper, Expunge, Immolating Soul Eater. That's a mouthful right there. Hunter's Edge, Restock, Replicating Ring, and a Consuming Aberration as our rare. That is a Mill the Mirror card. Probably not worth looking up. A Thespian Stage. I think that's worth something in white border. It's a rare land. You can pay 2 mana and tap it, and it becomes a copy of target land, except it has this ability. Maybe 10 bucks. I could be wrong though.
$1.49.
For Thespian Stage, never mind. And a Rain of Daggers as our future sight. It is a asymmetrical board wipe. We lose life.
Is 75 cents.
Yeah, it's not.
But you're lucky that wasn't your foil. 'Cause
The SD card got filled up. I didn't want any cuts in this video, but I suppose we have one. But we are back with the last 6 packs. Let's see if we can top that Final Fortune. I'm really hoping the one card I wanted to pull for a deck is just Lotus Petal. I need that. Unfoil, yeah. Like, I do not care. Or like the white bordered Urza Saga, white border Cabal's Coffer would be cool. Mind Stab, Gatekeeper of Malakir, Charging Tuscadon, Firebelly Changeling. That's a wild looking artwork by Randy Gallegos. Overwhelming Encounter, Grizzly Fate, Power Conduit, a Brightling for our rare or mythic. 3/4/3/3. It gains vigilance. It can gain lifelink. It can be returned to its owner's hand or get +1/+1 or -1/-1. A Leyline of Sanctuary for our white border, and a Crackdown for our future sight. Another stacks piece. Lots of stacks pieces, lots of goblins, and lots of slivers so far. I don't think any of those are worth any. Maybe the Leyline worth a couple bucks, but sure. SANCTITY. Sanctity, not Sanctuary, my bad. That would explain. All right. I might put that in Moogle Merchants. There's a bunch of stacks cards here, like white stacks cards I could throw in Moogle Merchants. Spirit Endow, Avian Changeling, Majestic Metamorphosis, Mystical Subdual, Archetype of Finality, a Born of the Gods card, I believe. It's fun. Nimble Bird Sticker, Fanatic of Mogus, Elite Cat Warrior, little forest walk, and it's got the old attack and defense, power and toughness symbol, very cool. Scale Up, another Dimir Infiltrator, I think that's the 3rd one. Ignoble Hierarch. That might be worth, I think that's worth something. 1 for a 0/1, you can tap to add green, red, or black, and it's exalted. And a Karn the Great Creator in the white border. That is a sweet hit. Like, yeah, pretty cool. And a Counterbalance as our future sight with a Rin and Seri Inseparable. Very cool.
Ignoble Hierarch's about $6.
What about the Karn? It's probably...
I love Ignoble Hire.
It's awesome, yeah. I could put that in Tom Bombadil. Counterbalance isn't going to be worth anything either. That's actually one I saw when I was looking at the TGC player card list.
Yeah, $8.
$8.
Yeah, pretty good. I've
I love that card.
especially in the white border, so cool. Mana Breach. Oh, that's a fun card. Whenever a player casts a spell, that player returns a land he or she controls to its owner's hand. There's it's either this one's expensive. I think it's a different one. It's a 2-mana one. But Sticky Fingers. I actually recently put this into Magda, which is, I've been liking it in that deck. Blossoming Defense, Spy Snare Spider, Verdian Longbow, another one. It's a Gearson card.
Yeah.
Pandemonium. Thespian Stage, another Thespian Stage. No foil, but a Pyroblast in the retro border. It's a good hit. And a Flanking Lizard. The Thespian Stage isn't worth anything. I already pulled one. So we are...
Glass is $90.
Nice. We're down to the last 3 packs here.
That would have been $350.
Oh my goodness. That would have been pretty sweet. Last 3 packs. Now I have to. I wasn't going to. Strafe, Battle Squadron, Utopia Vow, Wild Hunger. Come on, give me a big hit here. Path of Discovery, Snow-Covered Forest. Ooh. It's worth, I think, $5 in the white border. Goblin King, another Goblin. And I think the Goblin King is worth something. I know I've said that a few times and been wrong. But other goblins get +1/+1 and have Mountain Walk for 3 mana is pretty good.
$9.
$9, not bad at all. All right, if I'm correct, there's a foil in one of these 2 packs. This one feels heavier, so we're going to leave it till last. And let's pray for the Urza. Gold, gold, gold. Another Condemn, a Johnny's Welcome. Spiketail Drake, Rewind, another Rewind. Unbarrel Rights, Reanimate. Is a common, very cool. Put that up there. Burning Prophet, Chiron Negotiate.
$21 on the reanimate.
That is awesome. As a common. Wow. Conclave Mentor. A Hell's Caretaker. That might be worth something. It has a sack ability returned to the battlefield. Although it wasn't on the big hit list, I don't think. Ancient Grudge. And the Tower of Magistrate. I don't think that one was worth anything when I saw it. All right, and the last pack of the Mystery Booster 2. This makes up for a lot of it, but we're hoping for another foil. Something good, but I'd just be happy with another foil. Hell's Caretaker's nothing?
Tower of Magistrate's about 4.
Okay. It's kind of a weird ability. Target creature gains protection from artifacts until end of turn. Militia Burglar, Dissipate. It's a counterspell that exiles. It's kind of fun. All right, last pack here. Rendering Volley, Pyreheart Wolf. It's giving me all the hard ones here. I'm not going to try and say that. Tail Swipe. This is our rare. Nope. This is our rare. A Smuggler's Copter. That is not worth anything because I just bought one. A Preordain in the white border. And it is a foil, and it is a Power Matrix. which I don't think. It's okay.
Sometimes.
In foil.
Yeah.
And that is the box. So I'm going to go through and I'll have a better estimate of the pricing. Again, based on face-to-face. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. This is the first video on YouTube. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next opening.